Dear students, I want to introduce you lecture number 15, Prospects of Development of Information and Communication Technology. The information society is aimed at achieving a high level of people's welfare at the expense of advanced and affordable innovation and information technologies infrastructure. Kazakhstan, in its turn, is objectively in the process of becoming a global information society. Therefore, to create all the necessary conditions was developed Information Kazakhstan 2020 state program. They will allow our country to carry out a full transition to an information society. This is plan of our lecture. Next is prospect of development in the sphere of the IT market. So free software or a library software where users have rights, freedom on its installation, startup, free use, study, dissemination, and change, improvement, and distribution, copies and results of any change. So there are 4 freedoms are given by a software license. Software license defines the condition under which a programmer can be used and reused. So consider more each of them. Use. Free software can be used for any purpose and is free of restrictions such as license expiry or geographic limitations. Study. Free software on its code can be studied by anyone without non-disclosure agreements or similar restrictions. Share. Free software can be shared and copied virtually, no cost. Improve. Free software can be modified by anyone, and these improvements can be shared publicly. Modern IT industry. So, although the assessment of the current state of software market segment and its immediate purposes are highly contradictory. Modern IT industry in Kazakhstan makes no progress, and IT business is developing chaotically. Depends on state order, is not favor on IT industry. Main prospects for a real innovation development of the national IT market are associated with the creation of the national software industry. Formation the IT entrepreneurship ecosystem and startup support. Development the small and medium-sized business lead to the improvement of the economic efficiency. In its turn, leads to the society welfare. Small and medium enterprises are gradually developing, gaining experience and taking its place in the structure of Kazakhstan economy. Small medium business, yes. Advantages. An important advantage of small and medium-sized businesses providing effectiveness is the interchangeability of workers. A significant advantage is the high speed of transmission. So there are examples of small and medium enterprises. Of course, there are some advantages, so disadvantages. So how in our country there are some small and medium-sized businesses, such as Center for Engineering and Technology Transfer, GSC. GSC, it means Joint Stock Company. Next is Corporation for Export Development and Promotion, KazNex, GSC2. Entrepreneurship Development Fund, DAMU, JSC2. National Innovation Fund, JSC. Investment Fund of Kazakhstan, JSC. Kazakhstan Development Bank, JSC. Technology parks, business incubators, industrial zones which provide logistical support to entrepreneurship at the stage of formation. So the lion's share of Kazakhstan economy belong to big business. At the same time, small and medium-sized businesses are growing fast. There are various accelerator programs for the preparation of startups. Startup case, iStartup School, American Startup Operating with the American Startup Public Fund. The Club of Business Angels, American Angels, united successful businessmen from Kazakhstan willing to invest in startup. So, Kaz in a governmental program implemented by NATD, National Agency for Technologies Development, operates according to this principle, with a collection of field fulfilled in 4 areas such as agribusiness, biotechnology, pharmacy, agriculture, IT technologies, mechanical engineering, renewable energy sources. The goal of the business incubators is the creation of favorable conditions for business startups, where the newly established enterprises gain experience and get assistance for the further growth and strengthening their market position. So, business incubator a program of assistance to business that provide entrepreneurs with the necessary support and consulting. There are some places, some companies that allow Kazakhstan venture to apply their programs. For example, is Almaty Tech Garden. Almaty Tech Garden innovation cluster is professional environment for the development of innovation demanding by the business on the basis of mutually beneficial operation between business, startup, investor, education, and research institution. The purpose of the cluster is to consolidate orders, intellectual resources, the best foreign technologies, large target measures of state support, and stimulate private investments. So there are some 4 areas. Parts is Almaty Tech Card. So next is Astana Hub. Astana Hub. This is an international technopark of IT startups. This creates conditions for the free development of Kazakhstan and foreign technology companies. The global mission of Astana Hub is to become a center for the development of innovative products, to produce breakthrough IT companies, and to become a hotbed for attractive a critical mass of young and talented IT specialists from all over the world. So, development of necessary infrastructure for logistic and electronic payments. According to publishing data of the Kazakhstan National Bank, 15 million transactions in amount of more than 267 billion tenge were carried out in 2013 to the internet and mobile phones. The volume of non-cash transactions increased by 2.3 times and reached 14.5 trillion tenge in 2019. However, a large number of equipment is not yet the evidence of development and efficiency of the payment infrastructure. Development of payment infrastructure through a remote access system, the internet, mobile phones, etc., can be assessed considering the dynamic of transactions volume change made through these systems. Problem hindering the intensive development the electronic payments in our country. Undeveloped payment service is